Ryanair 2 Victor Papa on reaching clear to enter line up takeoff runway 28 surface wind checks at 250 degrees 17 knots.
Clear takeoff runway 2, Ryanair 2 Victor Papa.
Ryanair 2 Victor Papa, report your passing altitude.
Passing 1,600 from 90, Ryanair 2 Victor Papa.
Ryanair 2 Victor Papa, your altitude checks, tanks identified on departure, cleared right turn direct to Rotev, climb flight level 190, speed is yours.
Right turn direct Rotev, 190, my speed, Ryanair 2 Victor Papa.
Yeah, Sammy will have a different sound pack. Some sounds I brought over from VRC, some I use with Euroscope. Hey Pete, how you doing? Hey Alexander. Yeah, I'm good, Pete. You? You're reinstalling your flight sim. Why? What happened? Oh, nice. Ryanair 2 Victor Papa, climb flight level 210.
Climb level 210, Ryanair 2 Victor Papa.
Well, my experience from having to reinstall flight sim is that you soon realise that 70% of the stuff you had in your previous install you won't be using in this install. Like, I mean, out of my hangar of planes, I think I regularly fly, what, it was 3 or 4. Hey DJ Hamp, how you doing? Yeah. Got awful decision of what I'm going to fly for the next hour or two. Anywhere in the UK, France, or the Netherlands. I'd say you go past Amsterdam, you're looking at about 2 hours. Yeah. You go any further east in Brussels, you're looking at about 2 hours. Ryanair 2 Victor Papa at Rotev leaving control airspace radar control service terminate. Scottish did pop on for a second there a while back, but don't seem to be on now. But Unicom 1228 might keep an eye out for him. Have a nice flight to Copenhagen, gonna.
1228, Ryanair 2 Victor Papa, Chelsea.
Yeah, fair enough.
Approach, good evening, Shamrock 248 with you, stand 401, relay 320, no information current, booking H991, request image to Gatwick.
Shamrock 248 Dublin, good evening, clear to Gatwick, decks in 1 Alpha departure, runway 28, initial climb, flight level 90, you're squawking 6646.
Clear to Gatwick, decks in 1 Alpha departure, runway 28, initial climb, 5190, score 6646, Shamrock 248.
Shamrock 248 approach read back correct. Information Foxtrot is up now 124.52, but surface wind 250 degrees 17 knots. QNH checks 991 hectopascals. You can report ready.
And let's copy, thank you very much, Shamrock 248.
You want to go there and back, is it, or you just want to do one sector? Oh, if you've only got an hour and a half, I'd say Manchester. Manchester, Birmingham, Cardiff, Bristol. Oh, yeah.
And Shamrock 248 room ready for push start.
Shamrock 248, your pushback startup approved. QNH now 901 hectopascals.
Push start approved, H991, Shamrock 248.
I nearly bought X-Plane on the sale during Christmas, but I didn't. I was still planning on switching over to P3D version 4.
And Shamrock 248 will be request.
Shamrock 248, short delay, company traffic ahead, taxi out.
Okay, we'll hold this.
No, I'm not seeing any Americans. Shamrock 248, follow company traffic ahead via link 2, Foxtrot 1, holding point, Echo 1, runway 28.
Follow company traffic ahead, runway 2, Shamrock 248.
Yeah, sorry, the link should be there now. Wow, 737, jeez. He'll be a fuel emergency by the time he gets here. Shamrock 248 after departing company A320, just about to roll, enter line up and wait, runway 28 behind.
Well, coming traffic on 28 behind, Shamrock 248.
Hey Dan, how you doing? Oh wow, the box version, Pete. Jeez. Offhand then, I don't, but hang on and I'll just see if there's anybody on TeamSpeak who has it. Shamrock 248, surface wind checks, 250 degrees, 16 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Here's takeoff runway 28, Shamrock 248.
I don't then, unfortunately I'm not involved in the training department anymore, so... DJ, I'm streaming to YouTube as well, so I see both chats. Yeah, but the both chats should be displaying on the stream. Shamrock 248, report your passing altitude.
Awesome, 2,200 Shamrock 248.
Shamrock 248, thanks for your altitude checks, identified on departure. You can turn left now, direct to Dexin. Climb flight level 190, speed is yours.
Turn left, heading direct to Dexin, flight 190 Shamrock 248, thank you.
Yeah, Pete, I've played Tower 3D. Well, traffic is usually light on a Monday, so I'd fly, but yeah. Oh, I can't guarantee I'll be on by the time you get in if you're doing that length of a flight. Shamrock 248 recleared, flyable 250.
Flyable 250, Shamrock 250.
No, then there's nobody from the membership department on, but hopefully they hopefully come on in the next few minutes or half hour. DJ, that all depends on your rating. If you meet the requirements for the GRP visiting rating, and basically how quick you take to converting to Dublin. To be honest with you, DJ, the layout is archaic, I suppose is the best way to call it. Obviously it was an airport that was developed, you know, back in the 1930s, 40s. So, you know, there was no real forward planning. Like if you look at Dublin compared to somewhere like Dubai, you know, an airport that was built really in the modern time. Like the reason I say that is it's just because the way the ramp is made is laid out, the runways, the taxiways. I think in real life it causes a lot of problems as well. But it somehow works for the capacity it is at the moment. So, like the second parallel runway will obviously be put in on the north side of the airport. Shamrock 248, you're released for further climb. Exiting controlled airspace. Radar control service terminates. Unicom 1228. Have a nice flight to Gatwick. Good night.
121 for Shamrock 248. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Cheers. Just at the moment, a northerly parallel runway to runway 1028. But as far as the apron, I'm not too sure. Well, just another typical quiet Monday night on VATSIM. Only one arrival coming up in the list so far. Jeez, Pete, FS9. Even it took me a while to get out of FS9, but once I did, I didn't regret it. But yeah, jeez. Do they even make add-on aircraft for FS9 anymore compatible? I know some people still fly in FS9 just because the aircraft that they really like to fly were never updated for FSX or P3D. That I understand. That's one of the reasons why I haven't upgraded to P3D yet. I like the Quality Wings 146 RJ series too much. I don't think the SimCheck A300 either. But once Milviz released their ATR and Carnado released the Fokker 50, then yeah, I'll be going over. Oh, definitely rugby. Well, apparently the forecast, Foxy, was for snow today. So. Yeah, I think the west and north of the country were supposed to get it today or tonight. But it's, I mean, it was forecast for here, but I just don't think it's cold enough. Hey Paddy, how you doing? You had a great Christmas. Good bit of time off work. Bit of time off this. Oh yeah, Pete. Yeah. Default scenery is, well, to be fair, default scenery is needed in some places. I'd much rather generic block buildings somewhere than nothing at all. The winds are after picking up, they're now gusting 30 knots, so...
Already shattered. Dublin, good evening, Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, radio check.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor Dublin approach, good evening, read U55 for me.
Cover that, read U5, also type Boeing 737-800 at stand 123, information hotel on board with QNH of 9091 heading Basel, requesting IFR clearance to Manchester, that's all.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, you're clear to Manchester, Liffey 5 Alpha departure runway 28, initial climb, fly level 90, your squawk 6636.
Roger, clear to Manchester, Liffey 5 Alpha departure runway 28, initially 9,000 feet, correction flight on 90 and squawk 6636 for Ryanair 67 Delta Victor.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, read back correct information, hotel checks, QNH 991 hectopascals, you can report ready.
We'll go 67 Delta Victor, thanks.
Why, what's wrong with your yoke, Woodsy? Obviously you installed the drivers and everything, yeah? Why, what manufacturer is it? And you can't update the drivers for SATEC? Uh, 1080p when you join VATSIM. Now, I haven't joined VATSIM since 2003, so I could be wrong, but you need to select a region, and VATAir falls under the VAT EUD region. So to join VATAir, you need to be a part of the VAT EUD region. If you're not, you need to request that from VATSIM. There's a lot of red tape when it comes to being an ATC. I'll give you that. But yeah, VATAir is a subdivision of the VAT EUD region. Is the USB port working, Woodsy? Have you tried a different USB port?
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, request push start.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, your pushback startup is approved. Push face east. QNH remains 991.
Roger, push start face east. Confirm. Ryanair 67 Delta Victor.
67 Delta Victor, my apologies. Push him face west.
That makes more sense. Yeah, facing west for 67 Delta Victor, thanks.
Yeah, 1080, you need to request to join the VATSIM ATC. Wait. Yeah, there you go, Paddy. Okay, 1080, what I've been told is that once you are a member of the VATIUD division, you need to send an email to members@vatiud.net and request to be set to VATAir. And you have to include your CID, your controller ID. I'll repost the link there that Paddy posted. I reposted it there for you, Paddy.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, request taxi.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, taxi straight ahead, link 5, Papa 1, left turn, taxi down runway 16, hold short runway 28.
Roger, link 5, Papa 1, taxi down runway 16, and we'll hold short of 28 for Ryanair 67 Delta Victor.
No, Pete, that's non-copyright music, so... Well, I don't know, do they mute VODs for non-copyright music as well? I don't know. Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, clear to enter, line up takeoff, runway 28, the surface wind checks at 260 degrees 19 knots, gusting 30.
Roger, clear last, takeoff runway 28, Ryanair 67 Delta Victor.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, report your passing altitude.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, passing 4,000 feet.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, thanks. Your altitude checks identified on departure, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Ryanair 67 Delta Victor.
And 67 Delta Victor, free speed once you are around the corner.
Roger, free speed after around the corner, Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, thanks.
Dublin report, good evening, Shamrock 212 with gate 405, Airbus Major 20 with information India, clearance to Manchester.
Shamrock 212 Dublin, good evening, clear to Manchester, Liffey 5 Alpha departure, runway 28, initial climb, flight level 90 and your squawk 6627.
Cleared Manchester, runway 28, initial climb, flight level 0912, 6627, Shamrock 212, 6627, Shamrock 212.
Shamrock 212, you read back correct information, India checks, QNH 991 hectopascals, you can report ready, push and start. Hey Harry, how you doing? No worries, Pete. Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, climb 2 and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Ryanair 67 Delta Victor.
Good evening, approach. This is EG13. We are in the Boeing of 8000.
Easy 123 Dublin approach, good evening, squawk 6600.
Rough 6600.
Easy 123 approach, thanks, have you identified on the squawk, continue inbound Boeing, radar vectors, ILS approach, runway 28, maintain flight level 80.
Radar maintain 80, Boeing for 1 Lima, Boeing 28, that's correct.
Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, leaving control airspace, radar control service terminates, Unicom 1228, have a nice flight to Manchester, good night.
Roger, Unicom 122, decimal 8, Ryanair 67 Delta Victor, thanks for the service, good night.
Cheers. Easy 123, descend altitude 5,000 feet, Dublin QNH 991.
We got 5,000 feet of experience 991. Easy 123.
Sharmark, correction, easy 123, fly heading 215, fly heading 215.
Heading 215.
See you, Harry. Cheers, tune in. Appreciate it. Easy 123, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
We got 3,000 feet. Easy 123.
Traffic.
Cheers for the follow, Tilco. Appreciate it. Easy 123, turn right heading 250.
Heading 250. Easy 123.
Easy 123, intercept localizer, cleared ILS approach runway 28, report established.
Ground heading 0, I suppose, going to report established. EC123 for the surface wind 28.
EC123, surface wind 250 degrees 16 knots, runway 28 clear to land.
That's 6 runway 28, EC123.
No need to acknowledge, surface wind check 250 degrees 16 knots. Jesus, that was fast.
Dublin approach, good afternoon, Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike, with you descending now 9,000 for 8,000.
Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike, Dublin, good evening, identified and handover from Shannon, continue bank 0 Actually, you can turn left direct to Latmo. Left turn direct to Latmo straight in ILS runway 28.
Yeah, right now, Latmo, that's 28, following X-ray Mike.
And Ryanair 4 X-ray Mike, you can descend altitude 5,000 feet, Dublin QNH 991 hectopascals.
So, descend 5,000 feet now, QNH has been copied 0991 hectopascals. Following X-ray Mike.
Easy 123, you're on the ground time 39, right on Bravo, hold short runway 1634.
That right on Bravo, hold short runway 1634.
Sound muted. Sound resumed.
See you, Woodsy, hope you get it sorted. Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike, continue to descend altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 now, 49 X-ray.
Easy 123, clear to cross runway 1634, left taxiway Alpha, link 2, your parking stand 4.
Easy 123, can you repeat?
Easy 123, cross runway 1634, left on Alpha, link 2, stand 403.
That, confirm what on Alpha link 2, 304, easy 123.
Believe it or not, Pete, I have control over that, which I will show you right now by turning them off. See, they're off, and I'll turn them on again. And I'll turn them off again. Turn them on again. And turn them off again. So, he probably has them turned off. Just AI Tracker X, the camera program I use. It's for tracking AI aircraft, and you can control AI aircraft, but I'm tricking the AI Tracker X program into thinking that VATSIM traffic is AI, but obviously I can't do much with it. Like Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike, I'm tracking him now, but I can do a flyby. Well, once his livery loads in there, so I can do a flyby of him in the air. So that's, hang on one sec. Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike from Latmo intercept localizer cleared ILS approach runway 28 number 1 report established.
From Latmo, we'll establish and we'll power establish 49 X-ray.
So that's it. That's him doing a flyby there. Just and I can go into pilot view. So that's from his perspective in the cockpit. Now, there's
Easy 123 is on a plan.
Easy 123, your flight plan closed. 2043. Thanks for flying at Dublin. Talk to you again. Good night.
Thank you very much, and enjoy your tour.
Cheers, good night. So yeah, so that's the pilot point of view. From Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike. Now you can tweak it so you can add cockpits to certain aircraft. So I could add the PMDG 737 cockpit if I wanted, but there's no point. Now he's got his gear down for some weird issue. Let me see if I can put the gear back up. Yeah, I can put the gear up. Yeah, it's just the way Euroscope communicates with vPilot that certain things. Oh, and the reason it's kind of flickering, it's not because of FPS, it's because of the camera tracking program itself. So if you notice that when I don't use the tracking program, the aircraft are fluid, or fluid-ish, but sometimes with the tracking program it can be a little kind of flickering, like what he's doing there now. But I don't think there's anything I can do for that. That's a software issue with the program itself. So I go back into the pilot view. So he's coming up on the ILS. He should be making a right turn here now. So yeah, I suppose for 49 X-ray Mike, I'll keep it in pilot mode just for landing, just so you can see it. Now remember, it all depends if the person who's flying is using the same scenery as I am, otherwise it'll look like he's off the runway or whatever. But because I use the camera tracking software, it kind of frees me up to control, if you know what I mean, rather than have to manually track somebody. But there he is now. You see, he's turning onto the ILS. So the 4 camera options I have are chase camera, flyby camera, pilot camera, and stationary camera. I like doing the pilot view of landing aircraft when it's kind of foggy, because you can see, well, again, it all depends on if they have the scenery, if they have a third-party weather program, and whatever weather textures they use. Like I use Active Sky Next, and I've Rex 2.0, so. Upper Millwell, with the program you can control the aircraft. They have to be local AI aircraft. They can't be online AI aircraft. Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike, surface wind 250 degrees, 18 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
28 clear to land, 49 X-ray Mike.
You got to remember also there's obviously network lag between the pilot connecting to the network, then the network to Euroscope, and Euroscope then connecting to vPilot to put it back into my game. So there'll always be some sort of, network lag. It's actually pretty fun if two guys come very close to each other, because you can see just how close they come from their perspective, even though we're looking at a 2D image on the radar screen. I don't think that was me pausing. I think that was the pilot pausing. Yeah, I think my track AI might be a little off center, because he's coming up on the center line. Hang- Yeah, because he's on the runway, so obviously the pilot view is a little off. Well, a little off center. Yeah, it's a good bit off center. Runner 49 X-ray Mike, you're on the ground, time 5-2. Vacate right onto Bravo, left on Hotel 2, hold short 1634.
Yeah, sorry for the late response. Via Bravo, Hotel 1, and hold 1634, formation, Mike.
Well, I'll try to do so for the next landing aircraft. I'll try set it up center.
Sorry. Oh,
Ryanair 49 X-ray Mike, clear to cross runway 1634, Hotel 1, Link 4, your parking stand 124.
yeah, sorry, got a bit of shit on mine. So I have something 4 and then 124 for parking for the next one.
Dublin approach, American 291, inbound SARM, send to flight level 120 for 5,000 feet.
American 291 approach, good evening, identified handover from Shannon. Continue descent, altitude 5,000 feet, continue on the 1 Lima arrival.
5,000 feet, continue to 1 Lima, arrival American 291.
Okay, so we have American 291, I'll go into pilot view. Oh, actually, hang on. Okay, so that is dead center for Ryanair now because obviously you can see his landing gear. So I think what I just did wrong was I never double clicked on him. Okay, so we're in for American 291 now. Actually, yeah, I think that what happened was when I think I figured out what was wrong. So do fly okay. Okay, I think I now got him in the pilot view center. American 291, turn left direct to Latmo, descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 991.
Direct to Latmo, descent 3,000 feet, QNH 991, American 291.
That livery, Pete, if I can remember correctly, was introduced during the movie Planes. As sad as that sounds, I think that's when it was first introduced to the public. If you watch the animated movie Planes, at the end of it, they have or in some part of it, they have an American aircraft, and it even says in it, "Oh, you got a new paint job, or you got a new something." And it's like, yeah. But I think that's the rumor in it. That's when it was first introduced. But they've had that a very, very long while. American 291, you have 27 track miles run for touchdown from Latmo, intercept the localizer, cleared ILS approach runway 28, report established. Well, unless you have kids, Pete, you must.
From Latmo, cleared ILS approach runway 28, report fully established, American 291.
Yeah, fair, but I'm in the pilot view at the minute of American 291. But again, there could be a difference in the scenery if he doesn't have the same scenery that I have in my game, or, you know. But yeah, I can do a chase, well, I can do a chase plane of him. Now, the flickering you see him going back and forward, that's just the software having to deal with the network lag. Yeah, I know. So he should be turning on to less than about 5 miles. Alright, so he should be turning left here now. Yeah, there he goes. Once he gets out of clouds. American 291, surface wind checks 250 degrees, 18 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, clear to land, American 91.
Yeah, the cloud bases, clouds are few, 1500 feet, scattered 2000 feet. So, he's not going to break through the clouds until he breaks 1500 feet.
American 291 going around.
Yay! He's going around. American 291, turn left heading 140, maintain 2000.
Left 240, maintain 3000.
Affirm. Left turn, actually make that left turn heading 120, resequencing for 28.
120, resequencing for 28, American 291.
Oh, so, looks like he's going around. I see the fly over the city. Yeah, Farrap, it's my scenery you're looking at, so when I do turn on a view like this from the pilot instead of an outside observation view from the side of the runway, it all depends if the pilot that's flying in has the scenery I'm using. So if he's using default scenery, there might be a discrepancy from his location. He might land to the left of the runway, to the right of the runway. American 291, turn left now heading 100 for Dublin.
Left 100, American 291.
Yeah, I have no idea. I use Orbex Ireland, Orbex Republic of Ireland pack, so for whatever reason they think there's a wind farm out near Swords for some reason. I don't know. I don't ever think I've seen a wind farm in Swords. So. Is there? Oh, okay, I've just been told it. I've just been screamed at in TeamSpeak saying that there is one. So yeah, there is one. Yeah, but I've just been told they're not that big, but yeah. American 291, turn left heading 140.
Left 140, American 291.
There you go. That's the picture of him. American 291, apologies, turn left heading 300, clear Dallas approach runway 28, report established.
300, American 291. I'm cleared to establish 28, report established, American 291.
I think he was on stable free approach. Yeah, no, mine's I have the Aerosoft Farrap. I have the Aerosoft Dublin, but I have the Orbex Land class, so it's a part of the Orbex Land class. Hey John, how you doing? Yeah, Farrap, my last PC couldn't handle it either, so. Then, if you go to that link and email the training director, you'll be able to click on the contact icon.
Traffic.
Cheers for follow, John, appreciate it. American 291, surface wind 250 degrees, 18 knots, runway 28 clear to land.
28 clear to land, American 291.
So yeah, apparently those wind farms on the left are there, they're just not that big. But I think Microsoft messed up with the pigeon house chimneys as well. I think the pigeon house chimneys are as high as they're represented in the sim. No, they're actually definitely not as high as they're represented in the sim. Yeah, I mean those things look massive. Yeah, Pete, Rex includes water textures. American 291, no need to acknowledge. Surface wind check 250 degrees, 18 knots. Oh, we're starting to get... his plane is starting to come into the camera view. I'll stop zooming back. So yeah, he's definitely set up for the center line. Oh, the plane's starting to come in. That looked pretty decent. American 291, you're on the ground, time 17, right on Bravo. Hold short runway 1634, you can expect a stand 403.
Straight down the Bravo, hold short 166, stand 403, American 291.
No, I think it's a 777, Pete. Yeah, Alexander, I still have Warbeck, sorry. American 291, cleared across 1634, left on Alpha, link to your Pakistan 403.
Bravo 164 on Alpha, link to stand 403, American 291.
Yeah, Alexander works with Steam Edition. I have the Steam Edition. I have Cork, but it doesn't work with with P3D. And it's all gone quiet again. But that's Monday night for you. Chat's got very quiet. Did you not install it the first time around, Pete? No? Oh Jesus, yeah, definitely don't install.
Good evening, Dublin Center, right now 137, just checking in.
Ryanair 137, you need to contact Shannon Control 131.150. Shannon 131.150.
Yeah, I will do that, and now right now 137, and contacting 131.15.
Wow, 2 days. I couldn't deal with that.
Traffic.
Hey Slayer, how you doing? Cheers to the follow, appreciate it.
Traffic.
Cheers to the follow, great night, appreciate it. Yeah, Slayer, if you got as far as an S1, you should be able to jump back in pretty easy. Good.
Sound muted. Sound resumed.
That's unfortunately VATSIM 101. Yeah, that's definitely a VATSIM issue. You should never just log on for a streamer. Ah, that's half the fun, Star. That's half the fun. approach.
Everything changes.
Shannon, approach. Guess he doesn't want to talk. No, sir, that's the Euroscope intercom system. Yeah, it's not my phone. That's the inbuilt intercom into Euroscope. Yeah, sorry. Approach.
Hello, Shannon, just crossing a quick radio check.
Yeah, 5-5.
Thank you.
Didn't get you the first time at 5-5.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Is there 2 inbound, yeah?
Firm, we currently have 2 inbound from the south.
Ablin or Vatry? Oh, okay, no, I see a Vatry. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
One's coming via Vatry and the other is coming via Vatry.
Alright, cheers, thanks.
Okay.
Did you get them all, Pete? Yeah? Pete's not out the reg entries for Rex. He's trying to get them all. It's like Pokemon. I don't know how many Virtual Shamrock VAs is there now. Yeah, I'm gonna let Breen take care of that one. I've lost track of how many there is. Nah, they gotta put it onto your registry, Pete.
Green Frozen, this is Speedboat 295, which you would using 3000.
Speedboat 295, approach, giving identified handover from Shannon, turn left heading 220.
Heading 220.
Speedboat 295, descend altitude 5000 feet, Dublin QNH 991 hectopascals.
No 5,000 feet and 3 inches on the line.
Speedboat 295, expedite descent to 3000 feet, expedite descent 3000 feet, QNH 991.
Rocket LPG clears 999. Speedboat 295.
Alright, let's have a look at his pilot view. Speedboat 295, turn right heading 250, intercept localizer, cleared LS, approach runway 28 number 1, report established.
We're on company 210, report established for recommend. Heading 210. Speedboat 295, we'll establish for 28.
Speedboat 295, surface wind 260 degrees, 19 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
We'll clear runway 28, Speedboat 295.
It is, Lar. Well, it's night time in real life. I'll keep it in a pilot view for this guy's landing. If you're on about these three up here, Slard, they're arrivals, they're sector inbound. The departures list is below them here. There's nobody filed out. There's nobody on the ground. Speedbird 295, no need to acknowledge. Surface wind check 260 degrees 19 knots. Speedbird 295, you're on the ground, time 160, you can vacate right onto Bravo, taxi Bravo, hold short, runway 1634.
Taxi Bravo, hold short, runway 1634,
905. Slar, it's a third-party program. It's called AI Tracker X. AI Tracker X. It has a function in it for it, just like the tracking function that you're looking at now. No worries, Sarah. Cheers for tuning in. Appreciate it. Speedbird 295, clear to cross runway 1634, left taxiway Alpha, link 2, stand 403.
Alpha, link 2, stand 403, correct, we'll clarify. Speedbird 295, this is set up on reverse.
Speedbird 295, your flight plan closed 2220. Cheers, flying Dublin. Appreciate it. Talk to you again. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Dublin approach.
Shamrock 24 Kilo, Dublin, good evening. Identified handover from Shannon. Proceed direct
Dublin
to
approach, good evening.
Latmo.
Shamrock 24 Kilo with you to the 570.
Shamrock 24 Kilo, approach radio check. Emirates 347 Dublin approach, good evening. Identified on handover from Shannon. Continue descent to flight level 70. No, I think he's got the V-pilot bug where he can transmit but he just can't hear. Hey gamers, how you doing? And I think Emirates is on text. He's supposed to receive, but he didn't hear me either.
Approach Shamrock 24 Kilo, can you hear me now?
Shamrock 24 Kilo, approach 3G55 for me.
And we can hear you 5x5. We are now passing flight level 8570.
Shamrock 24 Kilo, thanks. Have you identified and handed over from Shannon? Proceed direct to lap mode, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 991 hectopascals.
Direct to lap mode, 5,000 feet. Shamrock 24 Kilo.
Shamrock 24 Kilo, continue to descend altitude 3,000 feet, Dublin QNH 991 hectopascal.
Sorry, say again, Shamrock 24.
Shamrock 24 Kilo, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 991.
Descend 3,000 feet, QNH 991. Shamrock 24 Kilo.
Emirates 347, descend now altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 991. Right, we're going to do the pilot view for Shamrock 24 Kilo as well. There he is off there. So I switch to his pilot view. Actually, if I switch to Emirates, can we see Shamrock 24 Kilo off to the left? No. Oh, there he is. That's Shamrock 24 Kilo ahead of Emirates in the front. Thanks for the tip.
Love the stream. Thanks for it.
Cheers, hard to kill, appreciate it. Sir Shamrock 24 Kilo about to disappear off to the left. Shamrock 24 Kilo from Lapmo intercept localizer cleared ILS approach runway 28 number 1 report established.
Clear line approach runway Shamrock 24 Kilo.
If Emirates would slow down, I'd be able to slot him in behind. Ah, there he goes. He's starting to slow. Emirates 247, speed 180 knots, turn left heading 320. Emirates 347, you have 1919 track miles run for touchdown from heading 320, intercept localizer, cleared Alice approach 28 number 2, report established. Okay, so we're looking from Emirates again. Here's Shamrock 24 Kilo off ahead of him.
And Shamrock 24 Kilo fully stabilized. Wait.
Shamrock 24 Kilo surface wind checks 250 degrees 14 knots runway 28 clear climb.
Runway 28 Shamrock 24.
So Shamrock 24 Kilo is at his 10 o'clock, 9 miles. And we'll go back to Shamrock 24 Kilo. Go back to Emirates, he should be turning on to the localizer now. Now we go back to Shamrock 24 Kilo. Oh, he's turning. Yeah, there's Shamrock 24 Kilo straight ahead of him. See his strobes.
Good evening, Dublin approach, Shamrock 24 Echo.
Shamrock 24 Echo, Dublin, good evening. Confirm your squawk for me 4415.
Yeah, affirmative, 4415, Shamrock 24 Echo.
Shamrock 24 Echo, approach tanks have you identified on the squawk. You can turn left direct to Lapmo, descend flight level 80, straight in, ILS 28.
Left track to Atmo and Delta W0, Shamrock 24 Echo.
Hey firm, straight in, ILS 28, your number 3, shortly becoming number 2.
Okay, straight in into ILS, yeah, Shamrock 24 Echo.
Pretty nice touchdown from 24 Echo. Or 24 Kilo. Alright, I'll switch off to Emirates there now. Shamrock 24 Kilo, you're on the ground, time 36, you can vacate left onto Bravo, taxi Bravo, hold short, runway 1634, you can expect stand 404.
Taxi, my Bravo, hold short of the runway, Shamrock 24 Kilo.
Hey firm, you can expect stand 404.
I expect stand 404, Shamrock 24, thank you.
Emirates 347, clear to land runway 28, surface wind 250 degrees, 14 knots. So will I keep it on the pilot cam for Emirates or will I go to the runway cam? Shamrock 24 Kilo, clear to cross runway 1634, left on Alpha, link 2, parking stand 404.
Just close 1634, Alpha, and link 2, stand 4, Shamrock 24 Kilo.
I'll put it on landing cam for Shamrock 24 Echo, so. Shamrock 24 Echo, descend 3000 feet, Dublin QNH 9er 1 hectopascals, be level 3000 by Latmo.
Down to 3000 on 991 by Latmo, Shamrock 24 Echo.
And Shamrock 24 Kilo, vacated 634.
Shamrock 24 Kilo, Dublin Roger. Emirates 347, you're on the ground, time 39, vacate right onto Bravo, taxi Bravo, hold short, runway 1634. Shamrock 24 Echo, 23 track miles run for touchdown from Latmo, intercept localizer, cleared Alice, approach runway 28, your number 1 now, report established.
Well, report, name established, Shamrock 24 Echo, on name number 1.
Good afternoon, Runner 89 is with you, descending through 11,000 feet to 3,000, upcoming Og Tug.
Ryanair 89 Dublin, good evening, confirm your squawk 4451.
Yeah, I can confirm squawking 4451, Runner 89.
Ryanair 89, thanks, have your radar identified on the squawk, turn left direct to Latmo, descend flight level 80, straight in ILS, approach runway 28.
I don't have a lump on my flight plan, right now.
Oh, Emirates disconnected. Alright, pilot view for 2-4. Oh, I don't have. I don't have Shamrock 24 Echo for some reason. He might be using X-Plane. Sometimes X-Plane.
Did you say direct to Latmo or Bagso and then Latmo for Ryanair 89?
Ryanair 89, negative, you can turn left now direct to Latmo. Left turn now direct Latmo.
Direct Latmo for Ryanair 89.
Sorry guys, I unfortunately do not have Shamrock 24 Echo in my session in the sim. Could be because he's using X-Plane. Sometimes X-Plane traffic don't show up for some reason. No, Peter, it happens sometimes. It's usually X-Plane pilots. Yes, I can control the lights. I'll turn Shamrock 24 Kilo. I'll turn his strobes off. No. Strobes are off. Now I'll turn off his beacon. His beacon is off. If I turn on his landing lights, I'll turn on his landing lights. His landing lights are on. Turn off his landing lights, put back on his beacon. Oh no, they're the strobes, and I put back on his beacon. There we go. Ryanair 89, descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 991 to be level Latmo.
Descend 3,000 feet, QNH, what was that, 991, level Latmo for Ryanair 89.
Shamrock 24 Echo, established on.
Shamrock 24 Echo, surface wind checks 250 degrees, 14 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Did land to Shamrock 24 Echo.
And Shamrock 24 Kilo on stand now, shutting down. Thank you very much for your coverage on the stream, and we'll be talking to you again very shortly, no doubt.
Shamrock 24 Echo, my pleasure. Your flight plan closed 2244. Cheers, flying. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you again. Good night.
Good evening.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't have Shamrock 24 Kilo. or sorry, 24 Echo in the sim. So what we'll do is we'll go to the pilot view for Shamrock 89. He's the last arrival of the evening anyway. And Shamrock 89, correction, Ryanair 89, you have 24 track miles run for touchdown from Latmo, cleared ILS approach runway 28, report established.
Cleared ILS approach 28, report established to Ryanair 89.
Shamrock 24 Echo, you're on the ground, time 48, you can vacate right onto Bravo. Taxi Bravo, hold short 1634.
Right on to Bravo. Sorry, yes, stop again. Shamrock 24 Echo.
24 Echo, you can turn right onto Bravo, continue Bravo, hold short runway 1634, but you can expect stand 403.
Okay, right on to Bravo and hold short down 64. I'm expecting stand 403, Shamrock 24 Echo.
Ryanair 89, surface wind checks 270 degrees 21 knots, gusting 32, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land 28, runway 89.
Oh, looks like he's in the clouds.
Shamrock 2 4 Echo, holding short 1634.
Shamrock 24 Echo, cross runway 1634, left on Alpha, link 2, your stand 403.
Cross 164, left on Alpha, and 403, Shamrock 2 4 Echo.
Jeez, Ryanair still in the clouds.
Shamrock 2 Go, stand and shutting.
Shamrock 24 Echo, your flight plan closed 2252. Cheers flying in, appreciate it. We talk to you again. Good night.
Alright, take care now. See you, bye.
And he's down. Ryanair 89, you're on the ground, time 5-3, vacate right onto Bravo, left on Hotel 2, hold short 1634.
So I repeat those instructions for right now, please.
Right Bravo, left Hotel 2, hold short 1634.
Can you go ahead and shoot that in the text shop for me, please, right now. Right, Bravo, left, Hotel 2, thank you for that. Apologies, right now.
Could be scenery as well, Black Knight, you never know. Because he's not exactly on Echo 7 here. Yeah, look, he's off. He's off centre in the taxiway, so he probably has default scenery. Or an out of date one. Right guys, that's it. That's the board cleared. There's nothing else in or out, so I'm going to call it a night. Thanks everybody who subbed on YouTube, followed on Twitch, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Good night. Ryanair 89, Dublin is now closing, so you can taxi your own discretion, no other ground traffic to affect. Bye.
Taxi your discretion, ATC, Ryanair 89.